Hello, folks. Welcome to a special edition of Tommy Talks, and my guest couldn't make it on tonight, and so tonight we're just gonna talk, drink and talk. I have some mixed drink. Ew! Oh shoot! I knew I'd do that. Mm.
Oops.
Ooh, that's strong.
Sorry, Tommy.
Mm. So how you guys doing here tonight? Everybody doing all right?
I'm doing pretty good. I had this evening off so I could be here. I usually work on a Saturday night, so people, but this night I was lucky enough to have the night off and at the same time be here with Tommy. So, yep, I may as well take that opportunity, going the extra mile.
Also, we may have another gentleman joining us tonight. Mr. Joe Cronin, maybe. He may be joining us tonight. He said he would be here. But let's see if he will, but, it's we'll be going into different topics tonight, different subjects that catch our interest. Mark, are you drinking anything tonight, Mark?
No, Tommy.
Oh, really? You know drinking at all?
Well, I haven't got any money to
Well,
buy
I
any.
am Tommy. Look at this. This
What
is
you
tea.
drinking? What you drinking tonight, man?
Is that tea or
I'm
coffee?
drinking some tea.
Mark, guys, I'm gonna ask you a question. What's new with you?
Nothing much anyway.
How about you, Mark? What's new with you?
Nothing much as well.
Really? Well, what's new with me is, everybody knows this is May the 5th. I'm going to be on Tosh.0, and, it's going to be very exciting. And if you want to know, this is a new setup for me. Kind of, let me know if you like this setup. I'm just, I know my camera's over here, but I'm just, does this look good for me, guys?
Yeah, it definitely does.
I'm basically not talking to the camera. I'm talking like the camera's over here. I'm basically talking out towards this way since I see you guys.
You're basically the announcer of the wrestling show.
Yes.
With sex ladies holding up cards.
The Drink Ring, which I may not work with him anymore, but Vlog Montana gave me this, and we're still good friends. But it's I use it as my drink ring. It's Guys, did you see the what the new Joker is gonna look like? It's been posted everywhere on Facebook and Twitter and blowing up social media. What do you think? Do
Is
you
this
think
gonna be in the... Well, first off, though, Tommy, is this gonna be in the new Batman versus Superman movie?
No, this is Suicide Squad, a completely different movie, and
Oh, I really don't know. Because all I do know is I remember, though, the Joker from the old Batman, the 1983 movie, and The Dark Knight, which we had probably 10 years ago now? I don't know.
mm,
So, I really don't know much about what this new Joker is gonna look like. If it's gonna be good or if it's gonna be bad, who knows? Just gotta wait and see what happens.
the Joker has taken on many looks in the past, and he has a very interesting outlook on his character development, and judging by what he looks like, it kind of, I don't know if I like it that much because it's kind of changing the look. I know Heath Ledger's the one with the scars. I just hope that the voice is good and the what the character, if it's any good, if the character is going to look interesting and entertaining, and I just, I hope it's worth. If I go see Suicide Squad, I hope it's worth my money, honestly. And I just want to say, Vlog 86 is I'll be starting that towards the first of in between April and May. So I'll be starting that, start shooting, and it may be extended. I don't know, but it'll be a countdown to the days to Taj.0. But you know, it's been an interesting time, and I can't wait to extend this YouTube family when after Taj.0 happens. And I appreciate the fans that watch me also here from the center of the drink ring, here on Tommy Talks. We hope to go farther into the internet and continue the awesomeness that is what's here on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. See where that goes to. Open up the boundaries of existence.
Hey, folks, okay, here's the subject. Do you think the Sega Camp here should start vlogging? I think so. Let me know in the chat if you'd like to see.
Convince me, guys. He's trying to convince me.
Yes, I think Sega Camp. Besides, you know, you do acapellas. I know that, but I think if you started vlogging, you'd get more viewers and more of the vlogging community, and I think it would be very interesting for you, Sega Camp.
Especially since the Mario Golf acapellas is becoming a sinking ship right now, Tommy. Every video you watch, you may just see, though, you won't see the ratings because I had them disabled because people think it's just fun to dislike it for no reason. Like, do all of this for no reason on the videos. Not cool, people. For anybody that's disliking it, not a good move. You're just trying to go make me famous with your so-called views. But trust me, disliking it is not the way to go.
Yeah, you're telling me, you know, I just learned to ignore people that, I just ignore the haters. That's all I do. And, you know, I had a live broadcast today.
I'll try my best to ignore it as well. Like, hey, I've been seeing hate comments and stuff all over my content back in 2010. And what did you think I would do? Did I ever respond? Nope, I just ignored it. Like, I just put it there at the back of my head and just and act like it didn't even exist here on the internet.
You know, I hosted a fan hangout today, and you know, it kind of just, you know, people were being rude coming into the, and I had a few people who were nice. After I ended the show, one person came in, he started talking to me, said he loved vlogs. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, thank you very much. You know, it's very kind that you would say that to me. But, you know, the thing is that whenever you are providing something in an audience, you have to understand that there's a certain limit to what you do. You're not limitless. You know, you are one person. And so, you know, I'm always trying to keep my head. And I may have flipped out a few times when this guy was being a jerk to me, and but I took down the broadcast after it happened, and I'm just like, that's just so stupid. And because of a few rotten eggs, there's not going to be a fan hangout. And okay, I want to say this to any of you that want to help and support to help make my channel become a successful channel and grow strong. Patreon.com/TommyNC2010s. You will get rewards and gifts, all sorts of awesome things if you're able to donate to the Tommy Network, and we will go on strong and live long and prosper. You know, YouTube is a very complicated place, and it is very very interesting on how things happen. And honestly, let me tell you something. If you want to see the subscribe, support, stay positive thing come back, go after YouTube. Jump on their case, because they're the ones that took it away, to be honest, folks.
Yeah,
and
I do kind of miss... same goes for everybody on my channel as well, though. That's asking me, where did the subscribe intro go? that wasn't me. It was just because YouTube finally got rid of the branding intros. If you really want to try and complain about me getting rid of it, just go after YouTube about it because they're the ones that took it away off my channel.
Typical YouTube, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you something, and then
Wait, Tommy. Even worse, sir. How about keep changing the layout months and months from now? I remember back when I first joined back in 2007, the YouTube layouts was great back then, and then it was like every time they kept changing the layout of the website, things weren't that great as after the new update came out. Like the newer one would just look bad. I remember before I used to keep track of all my subscribers, and now it's like I can't keep up with only one video that one person posted now. It's like, what has happened, YouTube? What happened? You used to be a very reliable website. Now you're not anymore. Sorry.
But Mark wanted to say something real quickly.
I think I know why they stopped the brand new logo.
Why?
Well, the YouTube had changed their policy how logos are presented in videos.
But the thing it was basically something that was custom. It was,
No, if it was custom. Like if you put a logo of your business and you did it as product replacement, that is when you're getting sponsored by a company.
Yeah.
I will post a link in the chat and okay. You carry on talking.
Okay, you know what though? There is one thing though I really want YouTube to fix though is what they used to how they used to make it so that if you're subscribed to this person you would be able to see their videos again. Because like I said, back in like probably 2010 when I was here on YouTube at the time, every time when I loaded up the YouTube homepage, the first thing I would see is all the list of videos being posted from every person I was subscribed to. That was fine, YouTube. Go back to that layout again to what it was like in 2010. That was perfect. Right after 2011, it finally looked corruptive, and it's not that great anymore. And I'm very sorry. I just wish you went back to that way it was before 2010.
Okay, the link's in the chat of the news story.
Okay. Well, what does it say, Mark?
Basically, YouTube makes a move against brand-sponsored videos. Like, YouTube is clamping down on video creators who work directly with brands, like if you got someone's company logo as your intro, but it's not actually your logo, if you understand what I mean. It's something to do with product replacement. They're clamping down on those sort of. It's more if you are sponsored by a company to use someone else's logo.
But the thing is, with my logo, I didn't have anybody else's logo. It was my logo. It was, subscribe, support, stay positive. That's what it was. So why is it that
you're just a unique. My one was the full screen logo. I could suddenly make a video and I was getting sponsored for that video.
Really? That's kind of weird, and it's YouTube is twisted and upside down sometimes the way they function, and but obviously
their argument that many people wasn't using it, and most people put their intros as part of the editing process, but you can't really do that in a live show.
Well, yes, actually you can, because every time after Tommy talks.
Yeah, but.
It is true. Tommy did say that. I can see where you're going with this, Tommy. I remember seeing that happen. After the show was live on YouTube, the intro would finally show up shortly after. The subscribe, stay support, stay positive. That I remember that would always show up at the very end of the show as well. I seen that happen.
Yeah, that was YouTube's argument, or someone else's argument.
But even though people didn't use it, it was kind of like people took the time to invest their time to make like a 3-minute video, and then basically use it, and then their fans got
3-second intro.
3-second intro, do a 3-second intro, and oh, gentlemen, this is Marky D, and Dead on, Devious Dave Rose. These guys are.
Buddy, turn it down! Turn it down! Too loud!
Okay, wow.
Oh,
Hey guys, how you doing there today? How you doing there, Devious Dave Rose, and also Marky D?
I am doing deviously.
Oh yes, MCW. Yes. So we're talking about the branding intros to the YouTube. Now I don't know if any of you guys ever used that. Did you? Dave?
Nope, I don't use that feature currently.
Alright. Well, don't you think it's ridiculous to give some things to somebody and then they use it and then YouTube
I'm just
decides...
bringing mayhem wherever I come.
Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Ooh, this stuff is kicking
You're
in.
excused. MCW excuses you.
What, is this like a takeover or something like this?
Close enough, it's an invasion.
Oh, Dave.
Oh boy!
W for life.
MCW. How about that? MCW is invading my show on the night that I'm drinking. Oh, it's going to be interesting tonight.
Cheers to you, Tommy NC 2010. Cheers to you.
Thank you. And I said something. I want to talk about the whole Tosh.0 thing. A while back ago, I was on MTV's Made, and I wasn't on YouTube. I was just a guy who had been on a reality show, and I didn't see the active fans. I didn't see them. But when Tosh.0 airs, I'm going to see the numbers possibly. So, it's going to be a difference. It's going to be a change. So, it's, and the one thing about it is when my numbers boost up, and I'm at a decent number right now, but the thing is when my numbers boost up, I'm not going to be like one of these popular YouTubers that just gets all clouded-headed because I have over 20,000 subscribers. I'll still work with people that I started out with. I'm not going to leave people behind. That people that I know are going to come up with me, and I'm not going to leave people behind.
That is really good to hear, Tommy. I hate to be left behind as well.
If you want to know what I'm drinking tonight, I am drinking some Diet Coke with rum, with some mixed drink.
Diet Coke with rum, Tommy. For shame.
Yes. So I understand that did you guys do the MCW tonight? I'm sorry, I was preparing things for Tommy Talks tonight. Did you guys have a good show tonight? Marky D?
I refer to the boss, Marky D.
Marky D, how was the show tonight? Was it a good show?
You got yourself muted maybe, buddy. Can't hear you.
Yeah, he has himself muted. Unmute yourself, Marky D. Looks like he's choosing not to mute himself. Unmute himself. So, how was the show tonight? Apparently he left us. So how was the show tonight, Dave?
Well, we did not have a show just yet. We potentially might have one later tonight. The card is all set up. We're looking forward to a great set of matches. However, it's dependent on a few factors, and we're just waiting for those factors to coincide and get aligned, as it were.
Okay. Think here. Now, MCW is I love the company. It's a brilliant idea for communities to act together and create storylines. Now, the question is, how long do you think MCW can last with this? Do you think you guys can keep making storylines, or you think it's going to be kind of a thing where it kind of falls out, and then, Marky D gets bored of making storylines? Do you think you guys continue doing it, or do you think, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I'm not really at liberty to say, as I'm not authorized to do this, but we've got Marky D, Mark Mayhem here, but I just want to tell him via Skype that we can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, all right. So, Mark Mayhem, Marky D, I'd like to refer that question to you, as I'm not authorized to speak on response to any sort of MCW-related questions. Tommy NC was asking whether or not this was a one-time hit, or whether or not MCW can sustain its popularity and its interest with its fans.
Wait, if MCW was just a one-time hit?
Kind of like that is, can you continue on making stories, and is this a thing that's going to be, become, like you might lose interest in the future? Do you think that would ever happen, or do you think you're gonna keep going strong with the current product that you are producing?
Tommy, number one, I love that question. That's one of the best questions I've ever heard you say. Based on our creative team, which consists of me, Graham, Dave Rose, and Isaac, we have 4 great minds going at it to create stories, so we will never run out of anything. And we will keep going strong and giving the people what they want, when they want it, how they want it, and giving it to the best of our abilities, which you already got the best, so all we got to do is proceed with what we're doing.
Now, with your roster, I heard it's kind of, I know, limited by the game stature. Now, how many? I know this is probably a deep question. How long do you continue to add on more people? Will there be continuations of more people helping with the roster, or how many people do you plan to keep on a roster?
So far, 2K limits us to 25 people per roster. But, as again, we have 4 great minds. 2 of which those 4 great minds have PS4s. Me and my brother Isaac. So, you will see in the near future stuff that I will not tell you about here.
I understand that.
You just gotta sit back, watch, subscribe, and keep watching.
Okay. Now, I understand that you're currently the what is it? I'm trying to remember which title you have.
Mark Mayhem is the MCW Hardcore Champion.
Okay, you are the Hardcore MCW Champion. Now, are you the kind of champion that defends your title every single night? Are you the kind of champion that's like Brock Lesnar and holds your title until a certain position when you want to wrestle? Or, I know you're the CEO of MCW, but how do you feel about being, which champion do you prefer to be? The champion it waits and strikes, or the champion that will put his title on every single night that you air your show?
Tommy, I'm the type of champion who isn't afraid to lose my belt. Ever. Ever. At April Anarchy, I'm going against 2 people, back-to-back, 2 great competitors. One, I'm putting my belt on the line. The second match, I'm going to take someone else's belt.
Which
to...
you think you're gonna take somebody else's belt, but
No, I do not think anything. I know.
you can know as much as you can, but it's up to chance, my friend, that if you can hold on to both belts. And the fact is that you have to face it up to chance. You could say as much as you can. You can write a promo as much as you can. But when you step in that ring and that referee says 1, 2, 3 and pulls your leg up, that is the deciding decision that you can still be a champion. Do you think you can outdo that before he says 1, 2, 3 and kick out at 2?
But I remind you who you're talking to, Tommy NC 2010. You're talking to Mark Mayhem, CEW and founder of Mayhem Championship.
I understand that, but I'm just having a conversation.
And number one, Tommy, the ref doesn't lift my leg; he lifts my arm.
Oh, you mean? Yeah.
You said lifts your leg, yeah. If the ref wants to help me kick out, he could. But as again, I'm a great competitor. I'm going against two other great competitors. Two great competitors that in the past we had great matches. Most of the matches I came out on top. I went in a triple threat with these two men. Who won? Me. And I'm not afraid to lose my belt because I know I'm losing it to a great person. And I'm not afraid to lose to Graham because at the end of the day, he is a representative of my company and he's a great representative of my company. I got two people that I do not mind losing to because I know the great talent that they bring to MCW. But I know at the end of the day, I will put on the match of a fucking lifetime. Sorry, didn't mean to curse.
G, what is the word? May I ask you to use the V-chip, if I may ask, that when you're on the show, Mr. Mayhem, if anybody knows what that means, I learned that from one of my good friends here for the foul language kind of thing for the V-chip, if you know what I mean, Mr. Mayhem.
You can censor me later. Sorry. I have a filthy mouth.
Yes, a potty mouth, rather.
Yeah. When my potty mouth gets clogged, I use my golden shovel to unclog it.
I thought that'd be a plunger, because it'd be kind of hard to put a shovel into a toilet, you know?
It's the golden shovel, definitely. Yeah.
Never underestimate the versatility of a shovel, especially if it's golden.
Tommy, what are you drinking there, buddy?
Coke and rum, a mixed drink. It's a very, I believe I've run out of drink, but, you know, I will keep going.
Are you feeling a little tipsy?
As you know,
Sorry, go ahead, Tommy.
I'm a pretty built guy, pretty tough guy, you know, so I believe I can handle my liquor. You know?
Being tough and handling liquor are two different stories. That's like a bear trying to... I'm not even going to say it.
Yes, V-chip, if you know what I mean. That's like a bear trying to hop a tree. Is that what you're trying to say? Because
no, I was going to say a bear beeping a pig.
Okay, wait a minute. What? Okay, that if that comment was directed towards me,
no,
that was...
No, I'm saying comparing. Like, you're comparing your being tough and your being built to how much you can drink. When it comes down to drinking, it's how much your body mass and your tolerance to drinking, not how tough you are. Because I've seen the toughest guys knock out from 2 beers.
Well, you know, that's kind of lightweights. Those are guys that are, you know, it can't handle the alcohol, which I can't stand beer. It's nasty, very tarty. You know,
Very what?
Tarty.
Tarty? I never heard beer described as tarty.
It's just that the texture is too strong. Sometimes I just can't get into the texture and the barley.
Not all beer tastes the same, Tommy. You do get weak beers that taste like water.
Well, I know I've tasted all sorts of kind of beer, but it's always that same taste that I can't get over.
What? Okay, which beers have you been drinking? Because You might not be drinking the good shit. Ah, it's not a bad word. It's on Cartoon Network all the time.
You mean on Adult Swim? You know, I have to say that Adult
Park. There's that one episode where they counted it up. They did all the count up for that word.
Oh, South Park.
Shoot.
After 9 o'clock, all bets are off.
That
You
is-
know, good question for you guys. You know, WWE is the PG currently right now, and I've been noticing they've been kind of pushing the limit. Now, why do you think that they've been using all sorts of profanity in this show since it's a PG show supposedly?
the same reason I come on this show.
Same thing as Yu-Gi-Oh, Tommy. The original Yu-Gi-Oh anime in Japan had guns, and then by the time they brought the show across the seas, they changed it, but they cut that stuff right out. They cut out all the stuff about that seemed maybe too violent for a kid's show. 4Kids did a lot of changes to the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Actually, no.
Cards, the actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards were censored too once they came over here.
But
Yeah.
you just
I like my women like my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Face down.
Oh, nice
that
one.
was good. But Mr. Sega Camp Gamer, you just gave like a opposite of example of what Tommy was saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you the awesome pleasure of having Mr. Joe Cronin, the heavyweight reviewing champion, here on Tommy Talks once again. How are you doing there, Mr. Joe Cronin?
Oh, I'm doing great. I killed somebody though. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood, but what's up?
Not
The
much, man.
Cronin, I have a few words for you, but unfortunately this is a PG show, so maybe we're going to have to take our issues offline. How about that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You see the picture of my privates?
Ooh, snap!
Joe Cronin, I
What's
have
up,
some
guys?
news with you too.
Yeah. I want to. Well, let's do it. Let's do it live on YouTube.
Yeah, I love you, bro. Love you a lot.
Let's
That's
do it
my-
live on YouTube, man, and we'll see if we'll see if everybody likes it. If everybody likes the porn, we'll go on YouPorn. We'll sell it to them.
Yes!
We can make a whole lot more money if all of us got together and just took our clothes off instead of doing this.
So,
We get away with the word porn on the internet?
I can say porn as much as I want. It's not a bad word. It's just porn.
You
Like,
wear
so- it's corn with a P.
You wear that
Okay.
Mario head in the porn, you'll be even better.
Let's just keep it on a low profile for now, though, people. We do not want to end up with see this get taken down because of that.
I like my porn like I like my corn.
Yeah, but you can say that word, Tom. You can say that word. You're not actually. You can't. There's no visuals.
now,
Yeah.
Joe, what is your boggle tonight? What is your boggle?
A bottle of wine and vodka.
Bottle of wine and vodka. Now, what you said you're in a bad mood tonight. What put you in the bad mood tonight?
Tony Barrasso.
Life.
Life? Oh, what happened in your life to put you in such a
Every day I
bad
gotta wake up. Every day I gotta wake up.
Did you say life or wife?
Life.
life?
Okay. Well, wife's here too, but no, life. You every day you gotta wake up out of your bed and look in the mirror and wish you could break it. What's up?
Not much. It's just enjoying life and enjoying this nice drink, and completely have finished my drink. So it's just I'm just loving every moment of life.
You know, I want to see Hulk Hogan step into that ring you got there and fight the glass bottle.
And if you here on the show are enjoying life as well, I would also recommend that you go to Joe Cronin Show's Patreon account and be sure to sign up there, because Joe Cronin produces some absolutely great content, and I would encourage you to sign up to be one of his exclusive Patreons. Great benefits from doing so. Check it out.
Now, Joe, I'm curious. I know I mentioned that to you a while back ago on the show. Now, after that inspire you to start a Patreon? I'm curious.
I have a lot of people harassing me to do a Patreon. and not do the PayPal thing, and everything else was confusing. So they were like, "Do the Patreon thing. That'd be cooler." So I said, "It's been going on for months." But yeah, you're one of the. I remember hearing about it from you first too, but I also heard about it from a lot of people on my show who just wanted me to do it. So eventually I was like, you know what, I'll just do that. And I am going to add some more benefits to it, and I think it's cool. And I think right here tonight, as pissed off as I am about everything, I think I'm going to be a Patreon of Tommy NC 2010. I think I'm gonna do $5 a month for Tommy myself. So I think that's pretty cool. I think Patreons can give back to Patreons, right?
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to do that, and it's an honor to have. Remember, when you become a patron of mine, and you become now. The thing is, I don't have a $5 tier. I have a $1 tier and a $25 tier. But the thing is, if you want to donate to the $1 tier and donate $5, you will still get when you become. I have to design a tier for $5.
Yeah, come on. I got a gun.
Yeah.
You're gonna put us on hold for that call, Tommy?
No, I was just turning it off.
What I will want to ask is, since we have the one and only Joe Cronin here exclusively on the Tommy Talk show, I would love to ask him, would you like to comment a little more about that particular limp-wristed individual that has been making some very off-cuff comments about you and your Tough Enough promo video?
Oh, I mean, he's a nobody. He's reminds me of me kind of when I jumped on YouTube in 2005. You don't know what he's doing. He's I think he had a bull dyke on there with him so he could pretend like he doesn't like guys. There's nothing wrong with liking guys, but it's just, how are you gonna cut a promo on me when you probably want to be inside me? I mean, I don't understand it.
If you want to sing a song to him, Joe Cronin, you can say, "Inside of you, I love to be me. Inside of you."
Where's your V chip?
Oh, sorry.
I would.
I'm a little bit tipsy right now, so I'm kind of trying to keep on to my V chip. So it's I just finished this whole entire glass of rum and Coke.
Did you say you had a V chip?
Don't pass out on us, Tommy. That's the last thing we don't want to see happen. Otherwise, this hang-up's just gonna keep going on endlessly until you eventually wake up again.
Okay, no, V-chip is somebody, what is it, Graham Hall told me about, basically about foul language. Certain kids can't search up channel with violence and stuff like that, and that's what the V-chip stands for.
What about a V-card, Tommy?
V-card, oh wait a minute, yeah, V-card, yeah, that's right. Not V-chip, but V-card.
Well, V-chip
came
out, same type of, that was the V-chip in '99 that came out. I remember that.
Yeah. And
sucking up my ass.
Joe, me, Graham, we all remember the V-chip. There was TVs that were actually sold, promoting the fact that they had the V-chip in there.
Yeah, I called it the queer chip.
Okay.
Don't buy that television, Dad and Mom chip.
I'm really angry, man. I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk and angry. And I'm gonna try not to swear, though.
Mr. Cronin.
Hmm.
On the next MCW pay-per-view, you're going for the Internet Championship, which is known as.
It's not called the Internet Champion. I'm sorry, boss.
I know. I fucked up. It's
what?
Oh, you did it again.
Whoops, you did it.
In MCW, you have a strike against you currently right now. So don't you.
Well, I have a golden shovel with your name on it. Come at me, bro.
And how about you? I got an ass cheek right here. You can.
Oh my God, Tommy.
You just took what I said and made it 10 times worse.
If you just knocked that glass bottle off that wrestling ring just now, I would have lost my mind forever. That would have been the greatest thing ever on this. Oh my God.
Yeah. So Joe Cronin, since you are one of the biggest YouTubers out there on MCW,
12,000 subscribers.
Over. We're having the Matrix Championship, which is only for internet famous people, and you're going to get in a triple threat against Grim and Mr. 9 to 5 for that belt.
Oh wait, I'm fighting Graham Hall or Grim?
Grim.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Show.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, we'll see what happens with Grim. I mean, the thing about Grim is, as long as you stay on your feet and you avoid him sitting on your face or laying on you and suffocating you with his flabby body, everything will be okay. But once he gets on top of you, you talk about Grim Toy Show. It's Grim's boy show because he just shows you all of his insides and his hairy body just rattles and suffocates your very essence to the core.
And what about JD from New York?
It looks like Tommy NC 2010 is not worthy of that title, apparently, because with only 2,000 subscribers, my channel is not worthy enough for that.
It's for people who have more than 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, get on that.
Obviously, Grim, Mr. 95, and obviously the one and only Joe Cronin.
Hey, Tommy, do something? Not to interrupt Dave, but you know something, Tommy? If I promise you this, if I win that trophy, if I win that title, I'll give you a taste of it. I'll shove it up your ass.
You want to borrow my golden shovel to dig it up there?
Be careful, Joe Cronin. You might pull out the inner Tommy
Whoa,
NC
whoa,
Joker.
I never pull out, bro.
That's what she said.
No, that's what I said, and you better be careful. It will go in.
What kind of tree is that, Tommy?
Yeah, what kind of PG is this, huh?
It's gone right off the rails.
Just
Basically, I went like WWE. They say they're a PG show, then all of a sudden they pull out one of those words that is just out there, and they're just like,
yeah,
whoops.
You forgot none of them.
You know what, Tommy? You should like mute people and put like a donkey over their face, like whenever they swear something they mess up, for like 10 minutes or something. It'd be funny.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. We'll be working in the process of
dominated.
Shovel.
You gonna be dominated, Tommy?
Well, I might be doing the dominating, but we'll see what's going to happen.
Or is it that you want to be dominated?
Tommy, if I had 4 13-year-old girls like my neighbor's kids and I needed them to be babysat, could I trust them with you, or would something happen?
No, I could babysit honest kids.
You will literally
You make a perfect babysitter, guys. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Work in the fucking fields. That's what I would do.
Yep.
Oh man, the Red Sox just coughed it up 5-4 against Baltimore.
So how long do you think? I got a question for you, Joe. How long do you think Vince McMahon is going to let John Cena carry the United States Championship?
I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't know. Let him carry it for a while. Let him keep pumping up talent, man. It's a lot of fun. It's the funnest thing that's happened with. Even though I don't like Cena, it's the funnest thing that's happened with the U.S. title in a long time. So hey, this is the highest that title's been in a long time. So I'm enjoying it.
Can I take a stab at that question, Tommy?
Sure, you may take a stab at that question.
Okay, I think.
Sorry, Lauren. Before you go on, I just want to say, Tommy, you're slurring your words.
Hey, of course you could.
I'd say that John Cena is going to hold on to that title until every talent underneath him is buried.
Is that a golden shovel reference?
Cena, the 4 moves of destruction, as they call them, the 4 moves of doom. The 4 moves of doom. Cena's kind of coming out of that a little bit. If you notice, he's using a few other moves, which Stone Cold Steve Austin was apparently aggravated because Cena did one of his moves, and I didn't know it was a problem for different wrestlers to use other iconic moves. I didn't know there was a rule that, you're not supposed to use my move because you have 4 moves.
Tommy. Tom.
Yes.
A Pokemon would have to learn. Only 4 moves is the maximum. Once it learns a new move, you'll have to make it forget something just to make it learn a new move.
And hold on. As I was going to say, until I was rudely interrupted by Pokemon. I'm kidding. As you said he's mad because he's using another wrestler's iconic move. And Cena stated in his interview that he always has 5 moves of doom, so he would substitute out and take out one and put that one in and use those as his 5 moves.
Mm,
I think,
wow.
Darkrai from Pokemon would own John Cena. How about you?
And if
No, Darkrai. You want to try and imitate on John Cena? You take the 3 genuine legendaries with you. I'm talking Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. Those are your 3 right there.
Honestly, I think would be funny. A fan match would be Pikachu versus John Cena, and I give it a 1-minute match, just a one and a half match, because right as soon as John Cena would no, please no.
And Pikachu will win because he's got. Oh my
Please, I ask not to use monetizing music on my show. That's all I ask.
Don't get
Oh,
flagged.
jeez.
Oh, you'll never get this thing monetized.
Guys, I ask you not to use that music. I know you guys do that on your own shows, but this is on Google Plus, so I ask if you not use that kind of music on the show, because Google is crazy insane whenever they hear monetized music, especially when you guys came in with the NWO music. You know, they could find some stupid excuse to put a strike on my channel.
I know.
we were doing the
From
MCW.
a lot of when I'm doing covers on my channel too. It's like the motor gets uploaded and then YouTube is just sending violations out the wazoo, just to go make sure, just to give you some sort of warning.
And meanwhile, YouTube is, they're letting all these people get by uploading movies to YouTube, and YouTube's not paying attention to it. But here's the thing: if you make videos on YouTube and you even upload like a movie on YouTube, they slap you on the wrist. And they're not going after these other people.
I like it when they slap me on the wrist. I wish
But
they
sometimes
Oh.
YouTube allows they put content ID, so it's up to the movie companies to what happens to the video.
Well, let me drop some facts onto everyone here on the chat. The fact of the matter is that all the different sounds that I use in the Dark Show, in the Drunk Show, and every other show that I'm involved with has never, ever been tagged for any monetization issues or copyright infringement. I've ensured, being the genius, the intellectual inspiration that I am, to ensure that that will not cause an issue to anybody else. So whether it be the beautiful Michael Jackson Wishing Tree song or the NWO song, none of them has ever been tagged, even when played in their entirety. So I would have to say to you, Tommy C, that although...
You just call me Tommy C, because I'm not
much.
Tommy C. I'm Tommy NC, by the way. I'm not.
There's that mistake is on me, good sir. But Tommy NC, I do not mean to insult you, but these songs will not cause you any issue, and I would hope that you would have some respect for me to understand that I would not do such a disrespect to yourself.
Understand that, it's a conflict of interest.
Oh snap!
Big question for you, Joe.
No.
I love. Now, I love your show, but how long
Be
do
careful.
you think? Huh?
Be careful.
Oh, it's nothing.
No. What are you gonna say? What? I'm just kidding.
How long do you think you can? How long do you continue to? I know you are a fan of WWE. How long do you think you can continue to do your show and actually watch the WWE product?
Probably
Exactly.
not much longer. I'll probably kill myself before that.
I have to say that I love each show that I tune in and watch whenever I can, and I have to say there's a certain Mark, that when I watch your show, it definitely leaves me laughing or just makes me think about some of the subjects you're saying on your show. I have to say that.
You know, Tom,
And
that's cool. You know, sometimes I watch the shows back after I do them, and after I go through the entire 2 hours or hour, and I watch everything, I can honestly say that I want to basically throw up because it's terrible.
well, it's just you being yourself, Joe, and I have to say. But,
Tommy NC, you're very lucky that you have imposed these rules of language etiquette on us, because I was just about to explode and counter Joe Cronin's negativity and say that he is the one that has brought us all together. He is the one that has inspired us, as Tommy NC says, to become involved in these sorts of things. So Joe Cronin, poop on you. Poop on you for your negative.
Like I said, if you watch my show, you're like, I can do that too. Let's go.
No. I'm not a lovable guy like you.
Wait a minute.
I'm a very sour, hateful old guy. Nobody likes and everybody hates.
All right.
My kid, you moron.
Joe Cronin, everybody loves Joe Cronin. People want to be Joe Cronin, and they want to be in Joe Cronin. So it is that people love Joe Cronin, period.
You want to be in Joe Cronin?
You ever see?
In Joe Cronin.
Yeah. No, you ever?
guys, just
What were you gonna say to me when I first came in, Dave? You said you had a problem, and then I thought you were gonna go into a promo or something. Nothing ever happened.
It's just that's I'm pulling a Joe Cronin work, like trying to start crap and it being really unnecessary. But you're saying some bull crap. I just call myself bull crap in Facebook about me needing a stimulator of some sort because it's broken, and I have great issue with that.
I don't remember saying that, but that sounds great.
But I don't need no stimulator because I can use my hands, so that's perfectly fine.
I have a question.
Okay, moving on.
I have a question for Joe Cronin.
G, right? I mean, this is still sort of PG.
Joe, when is the next time we're going to get another?
I love you, Joe. I love you.
I love you.
When are we going to get another one of your grilling sessions? Because I enjoyed the burgers.
Oh, it was quite fun. I just thought I was going to throw the grill out there, be really boring, and grill hamburgers. I didn't know that I was going to get bitched at and then go into a tantrum and just act like a jackass the entire thing.
I love that, dude. I love the ground burgers. Ground burgers for life, dude. You pick those up, you're like, well, yeah, a little grass here. Okay, take them off. These actually taste really good. That was loved it. Loved it.
now the thing is that for when you did that, was that more like planned, or was that more like just on the main lines of just like, okay, I'm gonna go out and grill hamburgers, and then somebody's gonna yell at me, and then I'm gonna completely flip out because of that?
It was not planned. I was in a bad mood, and I was like, well, I'll make myself feel better. I'm gonna put my Google Hangouts on, and I'm gonna grill a bunch of burgers, and nobody's gonna watch this really, but I figured I'll just tape myself cooking burgers. I don't know. It's a nice day. It was the first nice day here in a while. So I turned it on, and then I got yelled at. And then when I got I got a little annoying. Someone said something annoying to me, and I got pissed off. And then I broke I bashed the grill once, and then when I did that, it broke, and then that pissed me off too. And then I went into a rage, and I just began bashing the grill over and over again. And then the whole rest of the video, I wanted to kill someone. And then I was told halfway through that, oh, and by the way, we're out of those hamburger rolls. They're moldy, so we don't have those. So then I had to make the burgers and then just eat the burgers myself. And yeah, it was quite. I mean, you couldn't write that stuff. I mean, that was real. It was all real. I was actually.
Oh, the question is,
completely legit on camera. At its finest.
You didn't just have, hamburger meat and fries. Wouldn't that have been interesting to do something like that? Because if you don't have hamburgers, you could always have hamburgers, hamburger meat, and fries. What would you think about that? You think that would be an interesting thing to have for dinner or lunch?
just thinking about making fries is pissing me off right now.
Tommy just wants to review the floor burgers you made.
Hold on, I've got to actually just say, just thinking about eating burgers without buns pisses me off.
That's why I was pissed off in the video. Like everybody thought it was a joke.
I've had that same encounter where you're like, oh great, I'm making burgers. You get to the buns, like, oh god damn it, these things are fucking moldy.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Watch your language.
I'm sorry.
Bad, Dave. Bad. Bad.
Dave,
Yeah.
Dave thinks to monetize this.
Should I disconnect?
It's almost going on for an hour yet.
Should I just quit this call and go sit in the corner for the next hour?
You're welcome. You're welcome to stay with us. You know, you know.
Don't leave yet. Don't leave. The show's still on. Don't leave yet.
Yeah, who the
I do apologize. That's the problem. When I get riled up, and when we got Joe Cronin around, I get hyperactive. So mea culpa, mea culpa.
You going to bed, buddy? Oh, all right.
Bye, buddy.
Good night, okay. Say goodnight to everyone. Say, I'm going to bed.
Hey, Gavin, how's it going, bud?
Dave just said hi to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Cronin's son, the future of the Joe Cronin Show.
Okay.
Awesome dude. I think cool kid.
Yes, looks exactly like Joe.
Please,
Wait, Tommy, how does it feel to have like 3 of the best states and country in one chat? You got Boston, New York, and Canada.
Well, also, you guys forgot England and all England.
I said best. I said best.
Tommy, did you see me on that England show today? I was all over England today.
Oh, really? No, I did not see that. I was doing a food review with the Food Dude Review crew today.
What did you eat today?
That's nice.
Yes. You just have to wait and see, because with the Food Dude Review crew, we keep our stuff hush-hush until we release it. And also, if you go to the Food Dude Review crew page right now, we have a teaser for what we are reviewing currently.
No, I don't want to watch it because you want to be a dickhead.
Are you guys like eating in the restaurants when you're doing that stuff, and like people are just puking on themselves because they're watching you like sniff food and stuff, and it's weird?
No, actually, we make sure that we have full permission from the businesses, and we ask everybody inside of the restaurant if anybody's in our shot. We ask everybody if they're interested, and also if they're not interested in being on film, we find another part of the restaurant to shoot in. We get full permission from the restaurants to shoot.
Now, what if no one in the restaurant wants you to shoot? Do you go and sit on the toilet in the restroom and eat?
No, we just find an area where no one is at and shoot the review. Or we find a complicated place that we could set up to our needs, and that's how we typically shoot a review. We shoot a couple segments, and I don't know, like 2 or 3 segments, or 4 or 5. Sometimes the reviews are long, but what we're basically just trying to do with the Food Dude Review crew, sorry. That's the liquor talking a little drinky poo, Randy. Oh. My inner Reiki is seeping out. Sorry, I apologize.
Coming up to 1 hour.
Don't think about barf. Don't think about barf. Don't think about barf.
Just think about barf. Just think about barf. Just think about barf.
Well, if you watched my episode of MTV's Made, I've already barfed on national television. So if I barfed on...
Hey.
Oh my God, he's going puke. He's going puke.
Ever vomited on a female?
No, I have never
I
vomited.
did that once. She liked it.
You know what, Tommy? Though that changed the whole show when you puked. That guy was hated you, and then when you puked, he felt terrible.
I've actually, to be honest, I thought about going back to Asheville to find that hill and conquer it and shoot a full YouTube video of me running up that hill, going up through that development. And
You're struggling running up the hill?
You know what you should do? You should shoot that anyway, even if he doesn't show up. Get someone to come with you and then conquer that thing on tape and be like, this is the spot where it happened and everything, and
yeah,
and 7 people were
down.
The funny thing is, it was downhill when I finally puked, I had run up the hill and I couldn't make it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I've been going back to the gym and working out, but I got to keep on my my health cleanse. But I have been kind of.
Well, if you're going to conquer that hill, you got to play that song "Eye of the Tiger."
Bum, 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 bum.
You know, it'd be funny if this time you clapped yourself instead.
That'll be hilarious on camera.
Yeah. Like everyone's like, "Oh my God, Tommy, you did it!" And you're like, "Not really."
And then just like on those old 80s.
Or even more better though, if Tommy does I'm gonna do it though, he invites me down there, and then I do my own little acapella version of it. I don't know. YouTube doesn't nail me for acapellas on my videos. I don't know why.
The guy are like covers.
The guy had shot that episode. His name is Andrew Wonder, and he said that he was complimented just because of my puke segment, and he was apparently that episode was given a lot of rewards for being one of the best episodes of MTV's made.
Best puke scene goes to.
It was a great episode. It really was. I hated that show because everybody on it I wanted to slap in the face. But I really did. Yours was, to be honest, the first one I'd ever watched, if you could believe it or not. Because every time I started watching it, and some kid was like, "I want to be made," I want to slap you in the face. But no, I watched yours and I liked it. I was like, "Wow, that was really good. I'm glad I watched that." And I learned a lot about you and in your town and the show. It was just. Man, it was great to watch it. I got to be honest. I really gave it a bad, a name for a while, and I never watched it, so I didn't say much about it because I didn't watch it. And, if you got nothing nice to say, you don't say anything, especially if you never really watched it. Yeah. And it was a great show though. I enjoyed it. I might watch it again tonight because I'm thinking about it. I do. I like it that much. It's cool.
You know what MTV show I hate? Catfish.
I hate every damn TV show.
Those people are freaking stupid.
To be honest, I
kind of drifted away from TV myself. I just don't think there's anything great about it anymore.
And your name is Music Television, and you don't play music. You're pretty much a scumbag corporate entity. So.
To be honest, YouTube has just become this. You see more people shutting off their televisions or putting a smart TV in their house just to watch YouTube. Than to watch television, and the television.
YouTube, Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu, man. That's all we need. And whatever. Oh, Leah wants wine, so I'm gonna let you guys talk, and I'll be back in a minute. But I gotta pour her some wine. I'm gonna pour me some wine. I'm gonna get lubed up and ready to go, and maybe we'll make another baby tonight. I'll be back.
Salut, Joe Cronin. Salut.
I like babies.
Oh, geez, yes. It's, man, that rum is truly getting to me. Wow.
2 + 2.
Hey,
Tommy, I have to ask you a question.
What's that?
Is the spin rooming?
No, no, it's fine. Actually.
No, it's the room spinning.
No, it's fine. I'm just kind of a little tipsy, a little dizzy right now. So
is Willy Wonka in your room?
Yes, he's looking at me and he has one eye.
I'm perfectly fine.
Dear God, Tommy, you're losing it, buddy. The show here before things get insane.
We're not ending this till MCW says we're ending this.
You don't run the show. I run the show. Remember that, Marky D. So you step off. That's you. Remember, Tommy. I'm pointing at you. Remember that, Marky D. So the one thing about it is, Tommy NC Joker is a completely different character compared to who Tommy NC 2010 is. You understand that, boy?
And if you don't like that, you can go take a leak on a log or something, right?
Yeah, if you don't like me, you can go suck on a railroad spike.
If you don't like me, hope Godzilla pisses on your grave.
Hey, watch your language, boy.
Piss is not a bad word. My little cousin said it.
I've got a golden shovel.
I have a golden shovel in my hand.
watch it with your golden shovel. That does not work on my show. You understand? That works on MCW, but that does not work here on the Toy Talk show.
It does work on MCW.
Hold up. It works. It can work right now too.
Oh, really? Oh, so get this. The fact that Mr. Mayhem, or Marky D, he always threatens me if I have an opinion. You know, that's not right. I find sometimes that he verbally threatens me because just I have an opinion, a different, plausible opinion, you know, and I just think that with professionally, with I should no, I'm not going to say that to you currently right now, so I'm just going to keep that to my thoughts to myself on that. The liquor wants me to do it, but I'm not going to let the liquor do it.
You are the liquor, Tommy. You are the liquor.
I am the liquor. Randy. Mr. Leahy. Randy.
Mr. Leahy? Randy?
One thing I want to say is that that show, Trailer Park Boys, when I started watching it, it was completely ridiculous. But I got into it, and I was just like, okay, it's just these guys that are just trying to survive. And they may be criminals, but the thing is, all they're trying to do is live their lives out. And what it is Jim Leahy always getting in the way of things. Just, you know, sitting in the prison, ruining their lives. And I'm surprised that Ricky hasn't killed Jim Leahy yet. I would like to see that in Season 10. Of course, that would end up... I would like to see it that Ricky ends up killing Jim Leahy, but doesn't get in trouble for it because it was an accident. And actually, Jim Leahy tried to kill Ricky because he was going to get married to his ex-wife, and he didn't like that, so he got really drunk, cut his brakes, and blew up the apartment and everything. And so, you know, technically, I'm surprised that they didn't charge him for trying to murder Ricky. And why they wouldn't give Ricky the chance to kill Jim Leahy? You know, that's, you know, it's interesting. I've watched the show all through Season 9, and I can't wait to see Season 10, what unfolds, because everything... I'm not going to spoil it for you folks, but you should watch Trailer Park Boys on Netflix. And, you know, hopefully this whole tax thing doesn't get in the way of what they're doing for that show. And also SwearNet, check out SwearNet. I've only seen the movie SwearNet. I haven't gone to their website. But, you know, it's I have to say it's interesting watching certain shows.
I would laugh so much if SwearNet actually does exist. Like I look at SwearNet.com and all of a sudden it's you hear them being like, I'm a real guy, I'm talking, or I'm a real words, or whatever they say.
SwearNet does exist. It's actually a network that they have, their own network.
Oh God, nice.
SwearNet.com exists.
Go check it out, folks. SwearNet.com. You can see all the guys from Trailer. You can see the 3 guys from Trailer Park Boys.
20 cents a month, and you get exclusive content there. It's a great website to go to, and they actually post a lot of their free stuff on YouTube. So it's worth checking out because it's absolutely hilarious.
Hi, Joe.
You know.
Hey, Tony, you the Unabomber?
No, I'm not the Unabomber.
No, Tony.
Tony.
Yep, he is.
Tony Barrasso, we haven't heard from you.
I went
Why
crazy
don't
because
you tell us what's going on your roof and what's going on in your room.
Well, in my room under my roof, I've just been relaxing and having a brief week off of vacation.
I want to take this time, since we're in a public area, to say very thank you to Liam, who's in England, and Liam caught me on ITV today and recorded the video of me on ITV in England and on the BBC too, I think.
I saw that video. I want to watch that later. But yeah, you're on TV, brother. Again,
in England. I got people tweeting.
Congratulations, Mr. Joe Cronin.
From Yorkshire to Bridgewater, they're all seeing my body on the television. I don't know. I just want to say thank you to Liam. I'm going to say thank you later. I want to say, Tommy, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Tosh.0, man. I'll tell you what, when I see the two of you guys together in the same room, I might have to excuse myself to take care of something that's going to be large and in charge. So,
Or do you mean the rum?
I'll be honest, I'm excited and nervous at the same time because, it's
Greens.
it's definitely going to be interesting. I promise this to you, Joe. You will get the first interview, and after the show airs, and we will definitely plan that out to have a Joe Cronin show with me and you one-on-one interviewing. You can interview me.
I'd appreciate that, and I will interview you, and I'll put you on my show, and we'll talk about it. We'll do what we can, man. We'll try to even play some clips from it if I can get the permission. But honestly, I don't care if it's monetized. I just want to make sure we put something good together.
Yes, and I want to say that I can relate to Joe Cronin because the fact is that I don't know if I've said this in past videos, but I am adopted, and I'm happy to be with the family that I have, and I'm happy that they took the time to take me and raise me up to be who I am today. And honestly, I'm going to say this, folks, I did not have an easy way of growing up because of my disability, and I could barely hold a crayon in my hand. I had to have so much therapy done to me so I could.
Don't leave that out.
No, but to be honest, I have come far in my life to where I was before, and every single day I'm really proud of where I have put myself today and what I've done with my career. And if I don't end up in Hollywood, and I know I've been there once, but if I can just have my life here on YouTube, I'll be happy. Because the fact is, I always said that I always wanted to be able to search my name up on Google, and I can now with TommyNC 2010, and it makes me mighty proud that what I've done here on YouTube and that I can inspire people, and that it makes my soul feel warm inside, because not just because of the liquor, but just because what I've done here on YouTube. I've always said I wanted to have a name to entertain people, the masses, and one of my biggest dreams is to sell out a house, a massive house of just people, and give an inspirational speech. And the other one is host Monday Night Raw. And one dream is coming true, just being here on YouTube, entertaining the masses, and just doing what I can to live and survive, and do what I can to entertain all of my awesome fans and all of you guys here that are here joining me tonight. And it's from the bottom of my heart I say thank you. And
keep the speech up. I'm gonna leave.
Okay, sorry.
See,
I'm just kidding.
Can I say a few words?
No, Tom, that was great, buddy. You know something? You can end up in Hollywood, by the way. You can absolutely end up in Hollywood. There's about, probably 25,000 people in Hollywood right now with the same dream. They're laying on the gutter outside, strung out. Go do it.
I know, and it's
Sorry, I'm drunk out of my mind. I don't know.
Joe, what do you? Look who you're talking to. I told you to. I told in the Facebook. I told you to fix a mixed drink.
Well, you'll just edit the parts of me out tomorrow, and your speech will sound amazing.
Yes.
All right. Can I have a few words?
Sure. Yes, Dave. What would you like to say?
I would actually like to address, and again, I'm trying to keep myself within the confines of the rules of the show.
Use your censor button that you have.
But I would like to address the haters of TommyNC 2010. First and foremost, you want to hate on somebody? Why don't you come hate on me? Devious Dave Rose. Subscribe, comment, thumbs down, whatever the bleep you want to do. Come over to me, okay? You want to talk bleep about TommyNC? Okay. Come over to me. Come meet me in Toronto. All the better. Okay? I'm telling you straight out. Meet me in Toronto and I will show you what it's all about. Okay? You want to hate on TommyNC? Why? because you realize that you're a worthless piece of garbage, that's okay, but waste your time with somebody else. Because the fact is, you want to be negative, you want to say garbage about Tommy NC, who's always trying to be positive and inspire the people. Well, you've got two options. You can either perhaps be a man, a human, somebody with cojones, and stand up and be a true person, debate things in a proper manner, or you can have your ass beat by someone like me who would have no hesitation whatsoever to grind you into the ground and feast upon your insides. So, the option is up to you, haters. If you really want to hate on Tommy NC, get over to my channel. Connect to The Dark Show. Connect to me live on Google, on Twitter, on Skype, whatever. You have some hate, direct it to me, because I will be sure to shove it up your anus, and you will feel it.
That's a true Canadian saying that. Just remember that. You're not messing around. He's truly Canadian. His blood flows with syrup. Understand that. And
watch that back later.
And I will show you what it's all about. Okay? You want to hate on Tommy NC? Why? Because you realize that you're a worthless piece of garbage? That's okay. You waste your time with somebody else.
Yeah, no idea he was doing that the entire time. What?
I kinda do.
It looks like a Japanese thumb.
I think it's time to wrap up, Tommy. You're really up to 11 o'clock your time.
Oh God. I want to say to everybody, thank you for making this an awesome show. And my love and passion goes out to everybody that makes content here on YouTube. And I really do appreciate everybody that came on here tonight and was MCs with me. And
FDWs.
And if you tune in to MCW.
Hey, Tommy, you know, before you wrap this thing up, I have to ask a question here.
What's that?
Well, I know some of the guys in here. I know pretty much everybody. I just can't remember the name. Who's the guy in the blue shirt?
That is blue shirt.
You got two marks in blue shirts. Which one, Joe?
Oh, no, I know who you are. The other guy, the guy from the guy in England, the guy with the accent.
Mark too.
Okay, that is Mark Hyder. He is the world heavyweight English champion, as I call him. He is one of my good friends here, and he's one of my hard-working team members that is a very good guy. And let me tell you something about this guy.
Well, you know, Tommy, before you talk about him, let me just ask this, because he does seem like a good guy, and I like him, and he's definitely an awesome dude. But before I let you continue on him, did a My Little Pony throw up on your wall? One of those ponies like eat something. Like, I mean, Starlight Sparkle, you know, drank too much beer and she like freaked out. And Rainbow Dash couldn't handle her booze. But no, my son loves My Little Pony, so I know all the things. He's fine. Anyway, what else, Tommy? Tell us more about him because this guy is cool. I do like him.
Well, Tommy doesn't want to become a pony anyway. Don't worry.
I got you.
Okay, but the one thing about Mark Hyder is this guy he's a very good guy, and one thing I have to thank for him, he's given me a lot. He gave me this new web camera, which I fixed on Skype, so it won't glitch and look like something creepy. Which I have to thank Graham Hall for that.
Well,
but
now
one thing
you give him some wallpaper.
Oh dear.
But one thing I have to thank him for is giving me the experience of a lifetime, and that was going to Vlogger Fair, which I won't be going this year because my funds won't allow me to, and certain other things. But he gave me the experience of a lifetime by purchasing both my ticket and my father's ticket for me to go to Vlogger Fair. And I don't know how to say this, Mark, but you know, you gave me such more than what friendship is, and that I appreciate you doing that for me.
Tommy, that is the point of My Little Pony, you know.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
Mark.
It's true. It's so
Giving is what's the term?
Friendship is magic.
Ah, there we go.
The My Little Pony like Reddit, the creepypasta version. That shit's creepy.
You know, it's people say that what about that topic about My Little Pony? People say the reason why they watch My Little Pony is the animation, and you know, I say the reason why I guess I don't get into My Little Pony is because I don't know if it'd be a show that I could really get into, but you know,
it's a very positive show.
I know, but I have to say that oh man,
all I say about My Little Pony is people should stop clopping the ponies.
Hey, you know something? I couldn't help it. I saw a crazy picture the other day that I kind of almost thought about printing out.
Oh jeez, oh god.
What My Little Pony's about?
It's amazing how everything is just all over the place there, but the ponies got to be in order.
Yeah.
You should see my room's covered. This room I'm in right now is covered in ants. Like they're just coming in because I have a hole in the window from when I threw something through the window.
If you want to know why that hole is there, folks, is because of if you watch an episode of Monetize This, you can see Joe exploding out in anger because of they were talking about politics, and Tommy C is comparing the internet to where Germany is and to here in America, and then somehow this quote is in the community, the wrestling community. No, you're crazy.
Yeah, I went a little crazy.
And Joe got mad, and he took his fist of fury and he put it right through the window, and then pulled back and said, "Shoot! Why did I break my window?"
Oh, it is. You're crazy.
And soon, folks, at some point, we will have Tommy C, which he is a hockey fan. He is a humongous hockey fan. And watch YouTube.com/Shot from the Point. Go check it out if you like hockey. I personally, I don't know why I've never gotten into hockey, but I guess I'm not much of a...
You're off right now, Tommy. You should try. Get a
Well,
team.
honestly, I'm not much of a... I'll be honest, I was never the kind of guy that stepped on a football field. I was always the guy that stepped on a football field and shot a movie. More like that. I never could grab the old pigskin and run down the field and score the touchdown for the team. You know, I was always the guy that grabbed the camera and
NHL, not NFL.
Of course, what is it? Canada, not Canada, but England. There's different kinds of football. There's the soccer football, and then there's American football.
Yeah, but we're talking about hockey. You brought up football.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
NHL National Hockey League. NFL is the National Football League.
You know, it's
you like Jeff the Killer.
Who?
Jeff the Killer from Creepypasta right now.
Me?
No, Joe.
I do.
No, honestly, no. For Joe to look like that, he has to have a red smile carved into his face to look like Jeff the Killer and black eyes.
Hey, Tommy. Yo.
Rojas, how are you doing there tonight, man?
Yo,
Isaac. Oh, I apologize.
Going on to 11, Tommy. You think we should try and call it quits right here?
I say we keep going to 11:30, Tommy. Do it. You can do it.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, where the fuck am I?
Oh, jeez. Watch your language on the show, man. Oh, jeez.
Isaac, I'm sure you should know the rules already.
Yo!
No swearing on Tommy's show.
Yo! Fire!
I want to say that everybody that has come on here to the show, I give my love out to you. And also, for everybody it is viewing the show, my love goes all out to you. And what time?
Where am I?
Shame, shame.
Well, you're coming at 10:54, Tommy.
Oh, God.
Go to
What are you guys talking about? Are you talking about positivity and shit?
Hold on, Matt Hader. Can I ask you to say one thing for me? Can you say 12
Nope,
hours?
drinking and talking.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Hey guys, welcome to the Drunk Show. It's Graham Hall here, and there's a great night we're having.
Drunk show. This is not the drunk show.
I want to hear from Mark Hader. Mark Hader, I want you to say 12 hours Greenwich Mean Time BBC World Service. Can you say that for me?
Hang on. Beep.
Hand on.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
Yo, where am I?
Beep. The time is now 11 o'clock GMT. This is Greenwich Mean Time. Now for the news.
Yeah! That's awesome. I grew up on the BBC.
BBC News.
Samoan News. Joe Cronin is
And
also
on Doctor Who. I grew up on Doctor Who.
I did grow up on Doctor Who. When I was little, I watched Doctor Who like a maniac.
When I was little, I watched the Patriots lose.
So, folks, I'm gonna cut the show. The liquor is slowly making me come
No.
a piece.
Don't stop the show, Tommy. This is the greatest show ever.
I'm a Brit.
Gotta, guys. He's gotta, I'm afraid.
Sega.
I'm gonna have to agree with Sega Camp, but I want to say to everybody who was emceeing here on the show tonight, thank you. You guys were awesome. Thank you to Joe Cronin also. Thank you to everybody that is here in
Yo,
the
buy
chat.
my mixtape.
And
His fucking mixtape.
as I say this for the 100,000th time, as always, folks, I am Tommy NC2010, and thank you for joining us for another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. Stay strong, keep on entertaining, and remember,
Yo, where am I?
I want to say to you all, never stop entertaining, never stop inspiring, and never ask what's next, because you can go the distance. You can do it.
Fuck her in the
I
pussy!
believe
Fuck her in the pussy! Fuck her in the pussy!
Yo, Tommy, what's
Don't say that. That's me.
Yo, come on, guys. Stop being a bunch of Negroes. Yo, Tommy, what's next?
Okay, let's stop
on
this
the
now.
inside fact.
Fuck the free world.
Oh my gosh.